I hear a lot of beginner eBay sellers complaining that they're losing money when they first start their eBay business. And I want to talk about the number one reason why people get started selling on eBay and they lose money. And it's really simple. The thing that they're not doing is they're not spending the time to research the item appropriately before they buy it. They see an item and it might be, some toy or some game that, to them is very special and they've enjoyed it, they liked it, they're like, wow, this is amazing, and they just buy it. They don't research the price, right, of what it's selling for. They don't research the market of how often it's selling. They don't research the competition. They just buy the item without doing research. And that's it. I mean, before you buy an item to sell on eBay, especially when you're new, you've got to make sure you're researching the item. You've got to take into consideration the risk versus the reward. You've got to take into consideration how much profit you could potentially make if you sold it. Now, are you calculating that profit based on the top end of the market or the low end or the mid-range? Are you researching how many have sold over the last 30, 60, 90 days? Are you researching the seasonality? If you're looking to sell a summer item and it's the middle of winter, it could still sell, but it's probably not going to sell as fast. Do your research before you buy an item, especially when you're new and if you're on a budget. A lot of people start an eBay business and they only have $100 in their bank account. Maybe they only have a couple $100, or maybe they're working a full-time job, so they don't have a ton of time to put into it. When you're first getting started, it's better to actually move very slow and to kind of what am I trying to say? You want to over research. You want to take your time. You really want to make sure that what you buy is going to be a winner. I would actually rather buy things that flip quicker for a smaller profit when I'm first getting started, instead of going towards something that's more complicated, that might be a bigger profit, but it's a higher risk. You want to start flipping things quickly. You want to get accustomed to the eBay platform. You want to learn about the various processes from listing and photography and shipping. You want to build that strong foundation. People are losing money when they first get started selling on eBay because they're not researching enough. They're getting into items that they don't really know that well. They might buy an electronic item and the sold listings might be looking good. There might be a high profit, but they don't even test the item. They don't know how to test the item. They don't understand the market. Take things very slow when you're starting your eBay business. Really get in the habit of, making sure that when you buy something, it's a good, weighted out risk versus reward. Make sure there's enough profit margin in case things go wrong. What happens if, you do your calculations and you say, oh, I can make 20 bucks, but then you screw up your shipping and the shipping costs an extra $15, which I've made that mistake. You've pretty much eliminated most of your profits. So you really want to do your research. Big tip, download the eBay app onto your phone and research like a madman the item before you buy it, okay? Make sure that the item that has sold multiple times. Make sure that, the item that you're looking to invest in is actually the pretty close or the exact item that is selling. Is it the same color, the same size, the same condition? Study the sold listings and see what the competition's doing in terms of their description, their listings, how many feedback do they have, which could be an important factor as well. So, people lose money because they're trying to rush the process too much at first. It's a long game. And I can promise you this, if you learn how to study items and research items properly, if you learn how to take great photographs and set up an awesome eBay store, you learn about different items and you really build a strong foundation, you could make money selling on eBay for years. It's an amazing skill set that they don't teach in schools. And especially if you live in the United States, there's so many freaking opportunities. It's insane. Garage sales, thrift stores, flea markets, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. I mean, I could go on and on. Consignment shops, pawn shops, the free section on Craigslist. There's sniping items on eBay to flip on eBay, sniping from merchants on Amazon to flip on eBay or back onto Amazon FBA. I could go on and on. Building up this skill set is going to be worth it for you. So don't try to rush things too much at first. You're probably losing money because you're just moving too quick. Take it slow. I know you probably watch a lot of YouTubers and you're like, they make it look easy, and maybe even I make it look easy, but at first it's not, and it's tough, and there's a learning experience, and you're going to make mistakes, and it's okay. We got your back. That's what this YouTube channel is about, and that's what this community is all about. So hopefully this video just inspired you, opened your eyes up a little bit. Stick with it. Don't give up. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to build a skill set that allows you to make money for the rest of your life.